Hello again everyone, as usual I'm Buff Bud, and today we are back with another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. And today is going to be an interesting day because I have a girl at my house. Not in real life, obviously, because I am over here playing a horror game disguised as a dating simulator. No, of course, I mean, Natsuki is at our house right now, so let's get into that. Alright, so, yeah, we are about to start the baking stuff. I don't know where this is going to lead, but I am very worried because this game is, like I said, a horror game disguised as a dating simulator. Let's get into it. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't fully equipped for the job. Replace kitchen with a different word. And that sounds awful. You brought everything I asked you to, right? You bought. Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients as if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. I mean, she doesn't have to. We're not in front of everyone else. We are, you know, alone. She doesn't need to act, you know, all attitude. So, yeah, anyway. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? I would say a little different. Probably not very different, but I guess we'll find out. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? What's your hospitality, bud? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds out for me. Oh, I did it anyway. God, this is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I mean, depends on what's in there. I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Ah, you hit me! Ah, you broke my sternum! Ah, I dropped all the ingredients and stuff you brought over! Ah, this is horrible! You should have punched me! I'm dying! Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Huh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Wow! Oh, snap! That is great. You know what's even best? You know what the best thing about being small is? I get to be better than other people anyway. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? What do you mean me? You're the one saying it all. Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Teach? What? That's a little bit more like you. You're a bit more, you're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, bud. Natsuki smiles deviously. I mean, okay, if she has a single tooth like that, she probably has another one over here. And she has just, like, evil, like, cat teeth. Cat teeth are terrifying, because they can dig in so much. Anyway, please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag, so we get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Bud, where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all! Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. What do you mean that looks pretty cool? Have you never seen somebody bake in your life? What the frick, man? Have you never watched Cake Boss? God dang it. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. It's an art. It's quite literally an art. If you don't do it right, then everything is just awful. It's like art and chemistry and just creativity just all mashed into one. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just, if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayuri and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. He's starting to believe. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Okay. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Ooh, that sucks. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It's just, it'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You gotta do the whole thing with the whisk. Come on. You really need to beat the crud out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki, what the frick? You did it! Little brat. Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. What do you mean gross fingers? If we're baking, the first step should have been washing our hands so they're not dirty. How are my fingers any dirtier than yours? Also, right here, is that a texture problem with her? Or is there something on the wall behind her? I don't know if that's like a texture problem. I think it might be though. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I mean, she kinda did do most of the work, bro. I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crud out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Oh no. Okay, so with Yuri, I cut myself on one of her knives, and then she sucked on my finger. Very awkward. Is something similar gonna happen here? I'm worried. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble. Oh no, making her stumble in turn. Oh no! No, please tell me you don't ruin the icing! Please tell me you don't dump it! Gross. You got it on my face. Phrasing. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away! Oh, I can see where this is going now. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving... Wait. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh no. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do the same, yeah, you do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb stuff, dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Oh no. Okay. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Ah, so the tables have turned this time around. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. But, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me, just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Huh? Oh boy. Out of nowhere... No! Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh my god, no! They're burning it! They're burning it! Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Oh, thank God. You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Oh, thank God. That could have gone so much worse. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. Yeah, I bet. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Awkward. Ah, that smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. Please tell me the cupcakes look cute, and then you also used like color-coded wrappers as well, right? Please? I really think that would look awesome. Or like for like the green cupcakes, you used like, I don't know, like a blue wrapper, or like, I don't know, like, I don't know, let's see. What color would look good with green? Maybe purple? I don't know. No, that probably wouldn't look great. But please tell me you used like color-coded wrappers. I think that would be really cool. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Oh man, we're doing it the old-fashioned way. Okay. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. Is it like thin and wide, or is it like thin and like a single like pinhole? That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. You can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Okay, so it's probably one of the really thin ones with like a single hole. Okay. Like, happy birthday, or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Huh? Well, if it's a literature event, right? Make a book! Put a book on it! That would be so dope! We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. Oh. It'll be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really dumb. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well... He's got you there! Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you! Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. You think I'm cute? Okay. Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens a nozzle onto each one of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Are they talking about themselves? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayuri's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can, so... Well, anyway, I was hoping we would make time for manga, but I still need to be home for dinner. Aw, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayuri each carry something, you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I could do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I think, I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayuri earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayuri always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Oh no. And now is when Sayuri comes in. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? You literally licked icing off her finger. I think you did well. You weirdo. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What you said before, about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. Oh, snap! He doing it! If you want to read manga or go out somewhere... Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. But, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. And cue Sayuri. Wait, Natsuki. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what that was about. Standing inches from me, Sayuri looks up at me! Oh god. I still can't imagine anything other than Natsuki being like an entire head shorter than me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks, matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. Oh, and Sayuri is seeing all of this. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it for a while now. And there it is. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayuri? Huh? Hi, bud. Sayuri. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, bud. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayuri waves goodbye. Sayuri. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh wait, I can skip this stuff. And now for this. I'm sorry, Sayuri, but I'm doing a Natsuki only run, so you'll always be my dearest friend. Sayuri. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best, and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. This, I almost said Natsuki. Sayuri forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Oh, I'm sorry! I should write a poem about this. Sayuri, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these dumb feelings. Shut up, phone. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I wanted to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, bud. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Sayuri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Yeah, there's no way I'm doing a full scream. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. Oh, dang it. Sayuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayuri! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Why is Monica messing with Sayuri when I'm clearly falling for Natsuki? It doesn't make any sense! Ah! It's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayuri through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. God, that was so hard for me to read, I don't know why. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Sayuri will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Well, about that. Oh, here we go. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Okay. There we go. About how I basically turned down her confession. Ugh. What was that? You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, but okay, yep. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. Skip. And okay. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case. Yup. Again. Why does Monica kill Sayuri? Sayuri literally had nothing to do with all this. It doesn't make sense. What the heck? Oh my god, turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? And gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Ugh. Then I could have prevented this. I know how I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival, screw all this. End. Or is it? Bro, my first time playing through this game, when I ended the game, I'm like, oh my god, that's the end of the game? What the frick? And then, you know, this came up, I'm like, oh my god, what is this now? Oh my god. So, I think that's where we're gonna end it, actually. So yeah, let's quickly exit and see if we got anything new. Hey, we did. Okay, oh, this is probably just the Natsuki pictures. Yeah, so, that one. Choose to help Natsuki for festival preparations. Okay. Yeah, nothing else new yet. Okay. So once we fully go through this game, and go down basically every line I can think of, I think what we're going to do is we are going to, because I'm almost certainly going to still miss a lot of stuff. So there's that. But, I'm just going to go through some kind of, walkthrough or something like that to get the rest of them. So yeah, additionally, after this playthrough, we do still have one more kind of playthrough that we need to work out. We need to do a Yuri only run. Because in our first one, we started off with Sayuri, and then we ended up doing Yuri in the second half. Now we are doing Natsuki, then Natsuki. So next time we need to do Yuri, then Yuri. And see what happens then. Because I know a lot of things change depending on how you do it. Like, for example, let's look at pictures again. Sayuri's first poem, Sayuri's second poem, Natsuki's first, Natsuki's second, Natsuki's third, and then Natsuki's special poem, acquired by writing all 3 poems for her. Which makes me wonder if Sayuri has another one. I don't know, though. So, but anyway, because Natsuki has a special poem, I'm pretty sure that means that Yuri's going to have one as well. So we have to do that. And then whatever else. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, an unusual poem by Yuri. We're probably going to get one of these from Natsuki in the second half when Monica really starts digging her fingers in. Let's see. Okay, write a poem for... Yeah, see? Write a poem for Sayuri. Write a poem for Natsuki. Write a poem for Sayuri in both the first and the second poem games. Write a second poem for Natsuki. So I'm assuming that's basically the same as this one. So there is actually a separate thing for Yuri then, which we have not gotten. There's one for Yuri, then a second one for Yuri. We have to get both of them as well. Now we got Yuri and Natsuki for the festival preparations. Then we told Natsuki, Sayuri that we loved her. Then we got that. So, yeah, just months ago. So, yeah, we are definitely getting there, but it's definitely going to take quite a while to get the rest of everything. So, yeah. But anyway, like I said, we are about to go over on time for this episode, so I'll have to end it here. Oh, actually, before I end it, one more thing. Metaverse. I have a feeling that these people are going to have to watch their branding soon. So, yeah. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this episode, then please leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Thank you, and have a great day then. Goodbye.